welcome back to Sports Fans Only with C. Anthony. I'm Sean Mack, and today we're going to be discussing the Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia aftermath after the fight. As always, let's hop right into it. See, let's hop right into it. Do you think Ryan Garcia actually deserves a rematch with Tank?
Right now, no. In the future, yes. I think Ryan just need to go get a couple more fights under his belt and come back, give Tank a shot a little bit later. Just not right now. It's too much on the table for Tank. And I think Ryan needs a little bit more schooling and some things. He needs a little bit more experience for that Tank level, I think. So right now, no. In the future, yes.
Fair question. I mean, a fair answer. I could feel that. Second, what's the bigger fight? Tank versus Devin Haney, or Tank versus Shakur Stevenson, in your opinion? And I guess
The
by
bigger
bigger, we
fight,
mean what bigger, like as far as pay-per-view numbers, or just get the worldwide attention? Which one you think get more attention?
uh, first I want to say nobody beats Tank at 135, but the bigger fight, I think Shakur Stevens, because I think you get the elite puncher, elite offense. I'm sorry, elite offense and defense in Shakur versus the high IQ and the power punching of Tank. I think it just makes out a little bit exciting fight.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think Tank knocks out Devin Haney. I don't think
I think
reason being I don't think Tank could be worried about Devin's power at all. He'll walk him down.
yeah, I think Devin will try to win on if when they fight. But at the end of the day, I'm not sure if Devin's jab's gonna be able to contain Tank Davis with 12 rounds. And the more and more Tank fight, been watching him a long time now. I just feel like when he hits you, can you Tank punch? That's the beginning of the fight. When you get hit, okay, you did a lot of stuff, but when you get hit, can you handle it? Is your body used to it, or do you go into a shock and you just can't take the pain? So, like I said, I don't think anybody at 135 beats him, but I think the bigger fight, Shakur, I think Shakur with the superior foot movement, hand speed, and I consider his defense to be elite compared to Devin Haney. I think Devin has good defense, but in my opinion, talking strictly me, I feel like Shakur has the elite defense skills, and I think he'll make for a much more strategic fight than the Devin Haney fight versus Tank.
Me too. Me too. Now you kind of answered my next question in that answer, but is there anyone in that division that can beat Tank right now? Can anyone beat Tank, or do you think the person that can possibly beat Tank has to come down or have to go up? Is that person that can beat Tank in that division right now?
I don't think anybody beats Tank. I think he's the man for now and the foreseeable future. I think we saw versus Ryan Garcia. Tank, he comes out, he sizes you up. No matter how the fight's going, he's at some point he's gonna be able to put those counter shots on you. And I don't really see anybody being able to take power. You got to take the power, take the punch, get off the floor, and that's a big thing. Isak. That's why I give shots out to Isak Cruz. I think that might be a good rematch for Tank because he was just solid and he was just always there for the fight, always in the trenches with Tank. So as of right now, I don't think anybody can beat Tank. I think Tank will if he loses, it'll be his fault. I say it'll be training, or maybe he just didn't take it serious. But Tank on his A game, I don't see anybody at 135, even when they're on their A game, being able to beat Tank Davis.
I could agree with that right now, unless it's just a weird upset and he take like a trash can to try to be in between a fight that's coming up. Say he's fighting like Cruz again, and he takes another fight in between, and an upset happen, which I don't see happening, but sometimes that do happen in boxing. Now I'm seeing a lot of people online, even a lot of big time boxers, big time analysts. People are saying that Ryan quit. Is that an accurate statement? Do you think he actually quit, or he just couldn't continue anymore?
I feel like he couldn't continue. He got hit with the liver shot and delayed reaction. He got stopped the way that he stopped Luke Campbell, the way that Bernard Hopkins stopped De La Hoya. So, of course he could have just stood up and said, I want to finish, but you're not in shape. You know your body. Your body needs to heal from those liver shots. And you could see he was in pain. I could see when he got hit, the way his body just reacted, the way it folded, and he took the 2 steps back, that this facial expression, the facial expression, looking at his facial expression. knowing that he hurt him. Tank was smiling and laughing in between those punches because he knew he hurt him. So there was nothing fake. I think Ryan did a great job. That was just a shot that the takeout shot right there, the liver shot. I don't think that he quit. He would have just if he stood up, it was for nothing because you can't continue. You won't be able to throw punches. It'd be hard to clinch. I think anybody in that position would do the same thing.
Yeah, I agree. Especially when you seen the look on Ryan's face. Tank knew he hurt him, and I think Tank even said it. He just didn't know how bad he had actually hurt him. But you can
Yeah,
tell the delayed reaction even on Ryan's face. He felt it. He was like, "Oh, that hurts. Oh my God, that really hurts. Let me take a
yeah,
knee." And round the count of 6, you could tell he thought about it, and he was just like, "I can't do it." So I don't think he quit. That punch made him quit, if that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
All right. If you like today's content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the video. We're gonna get to the last question. Last question. I woke up this morning to seeing that Ryan Garcia let go of Joe Goosen. Was that a good idea, even getting Goosen for the fight? And was it a good idea to get rid of Goosen, in your opinion?
Well, Ryan is a superstar. He's gonna do what he wants to do. I would say that he was with Goosen before, left, went to Eddie Reynoso, back to Goosen. I think that first I want to say leaving. Sometimes you just don't mesh well with people. So he might do better going off to like Garcia, to Rob Garcia for his training, whatever. But either way it goes, sometimes you don't. I think I don't want to take anything from Joe. Joe's a real good. I think he's good at motivating. It's just Ryan's fighting style. I think might not mesh well with Joe. Maybe that personality. So I can't say it's a good or a bad thing. It's all about what Ryan's comfortable with. I'm sure when he takes somebody else, he knows in his head the level he's on and what he may be missing, and he know that he may not be able to get it from Joe. So I'll say, yeah, it's a good thing. Nothing against Joe, but you should always go where you feel comfortable. He fought his big to date his biggest war with Joe. He see where they both stands now. He just want to move on. So I don't think it's a big deal. And I think yeah, he has the freedom to do what he wants. Robert Garcia is out there. Derek James is out there. Got a lot of good trainers out there. So I'll say yeah, move around, do whatever makes you feel good. Free world, do what you like.
I didn't think about it, but I definitely would go with I would go with I would go with Errol's trainer. I would go with James. You know why? I think that's what Ryan needs.
Yeah, Derek is good, but I don't see Ryan in that style.
Me
Maybe good
neither.
for him.
Me neither at all.
I don't
But
see
that's
him
what
in
he needs, though. He needs to bend those knees. He needs to be more defense. At least have some type of defense than just going back like this and going back like that, and
yeah, I
having your
think he
check
can
hook
get
as your
that.
defense.
Yeah, I think he can get that from Derek James, but I just feel like the combinations he needs to throw fits more Garcia. I in my head I can see Ryan Garcia kind of fighting like a Mikey under
Yeah,
the tutelage of Robert Garcia. So I feel that offensive style of Robert Garcia fits Ryan better than the walk down, power punching, counter punching style of a Derek James. I don't see Ryan like in walk down mode, body shots, catching, shooting. I see him more like fighting intelligently, like how Robert has his brother doing, how Mikey fights, kind of like excellent jab, body punches when they count, not just swinging, good defense, good foot movement, chin down. I think he can get all that from Ryan Garcia. But certain people fit certain people better. Not to take nothing away from Derek James, but Derek James is I feel like good with more like your power punches, your Charlos, the guys like that, your Anthony Joshua. I just think
yeah,
the style of a Robert Garcia fit Ryan better, and I would like to see Ryan maybe box a little bit more like Mikey Garcia, become a little bit more intelligent in the ring.
yeah. You
But,
can
but, but by the
definitely
way,
see.
both of those great trainers, two
Yeah,
great trainers, by the way.
I was thinking in that last AJ fight, you definitely could see the impact of James on AJ. You could just see it more.
Yeah,
He looked more arrowish, if that makes any sense. So, any
yeah.
last words before we get out of here, Steve?
Nah, I just want to say thanks everybody for tuning in. And like I said, I think I don't think anybody can beat Tank at 135 for the foreseeable future. You know, at his height, I see him and his size. I think I feel like I said, 140 is probably a little bit too much. But 135 to be dominant, maybe some catchweight fights at like 138, 139, fight night somewhere around there. But for the foreseeable future, I don't see anybody beating Tank. Right now, he's the man, the most active. I think 3 fights in the last year ish. Definitely had one in January, had one last week. And I just feel like for right now, he's the dominant force in boxing, along with, of course, Errol, Tyson Fury, AJ Usyk, all those guys. But I feel like you can't keep Tank out of the mix. And even though it's the lightweight division, he might be the most popular face in the sport right now and for the rest of the year. So, I'll leave it right there, but I see him being undefeated at 135. I think he beats Shakur. I think he definitely stops Devin Haney.
Me
I've been
too.
hearing Frank Martin might be on the menu, might be mandatory. I don't think Frank could take the punch. Good boxer, by the way, but I just don't see him being able to tank Tank's punch. So, I really don't see anything for Tank out there. It might have to be a catchweight at some point between Tank and Tio. Um, see what Tank does. I mean, see what Tio does against Josh Taylor coming up, and take it from there. But for right now, 135, Tank's the most dominant, and it seems that everybody agree. The face of boxing.
Yep, I agree too. I agree too. As always, if you like today's content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the video. Get in that comment section. Let me know what y'all feel about Tank and his future going forward. Is there anybody out there in your mind that you think can stop him? You think Stevenson can? You think Haney can? Get in that comment section and let us know. For C. Anthony, I'm Sean Mack, and this is Sports Fans Only. Peace.
Peace.